Hello, 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 hello. This is your This Week NFL Playoff Preview Show. I'm your host, Chi-Town Neil. Welcome to the Tell the Truth Podcast. To the left is handsome gentleman that don't know nothing about football.
Let's go.
Is my co-host, Mr. BTB. Tell him what it's for.
Bowtie Bill.
Bowtie Bill's in the building, man. Bowtie Bill, man. Man, I don't know if we've done it today, but hold on. Before we get started, man, we're gonna do it real quick. Tell the people what we need, baby.
Yes, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Also, hit something in the notes as well in the comment section. Tell us what you think about us, and tell your family members and friends the ones you like as well as the ones you don't like, right? Just tell everybody so we can get in that algorithm. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
All right, so first thing I want to say is the season's over. Let me do something real quick. Only thing I got wrong, Bowtie Bill, was I said that my Bears, I was in fan mode. I'm going to let the fans know I was wrong about something actually final. I said the Bears will come in third place. We'll be 11-5, 10-6, 10-7. Since the Washington game, we couldn't win a doggone game. But you know what? We did beat Green Bay this week, so I got to make sure I rub that in. Now.
Your nemesis, right?
Right. Now, we both picked Philadelphia to win the East. We both
easy decision.
We both picked Houston.
Easy decision.
We picked Houston to win the AFC South.
Easy decision.
I can't remember. Did you pick Buffalo?
Yes,
to
I
win
picked Buffalo.
To win the East. Mm-hmm.
Kansas City.
Right. Kansas City. Now, I was. I think I know I picked Tampa.
I either picked
I think
Cincinnati
Atlanta.
or Baltimore.
Did you pick Atlanta to win the South? I know I picked Tampa. You picked Atlanta.
I picked Atlanta.
Yeah, you weren't way out. You one game out. But the one I want to brag about at the beginning of the season. You already know
the Rams.
Guru status at the beginning of the season.
Even when they was 3-7.
No, they were worse.
7.
No. So what happened was the beginning of the season, before the season started, I picked San Fran at the beginning of the season. You picked the Rams. No, you picked the Rams.
I picked the Rams. I wanted to tell you.
Yeah. After week 5, what happened here?
I picked the Rams.
You switched off the Rams, and you went to San Fran.
Right.
At that time, San Fran was like 4-1, 3-2. The first place team, I think, was like Arizona or Seattle. One of them was like 4-1. At that time, the Rams were 1-4.
And you said Rams. I said,
because San Fran was in second. I said,
I got the Rams.
I don't want San Fran. I got the Rams. And you was like, I said, and I remember, I looked at the podcast, I watched it today, my exact words, I said, Bowtie Bill, this is not what I think. I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you looked at me. You said, you see? I said, Bowtie Bill, when I say this, I don't get too much wrong.
I think about week 6.
It was week 6. There was 1-4.
I think about week 6.
What made me pick the Rams to win the West, and I won a lot of money on that. I bet some guys to shop. I did not bet would they make the playoff, because that means they could have made it the wild card. I bet they would win the division.
Right.
I made it more difficult. And the reason why I did that is because I got a good look at them when the Bears beat them in week 3 or 4 in Chicago. We beat them, but they didn't have Cooper Kupp. They didn't have him. And I think
Nuka Pakua.
Right. And I saw how good Stafford was playing. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, he gets some of these weapons back. Mm-hmm. And since then, go look at who the Rams have beat. They beat some good teams. They beat Minnesota, and that speaks right into what I wanted to get to. The first game I want to break down, Bowtie Bill, in the playoff is the Rams, Minnesota.
Ooh-wee.
Monday night.
5 o'clock?
No, Monday night, 7:30 our time. Monday night.
No, I think it's 5 o'clock our time.
Not the Monday night game. Oh, no, they want to make sure 5 o'clock West Coast time. They want to make sure everybody can get home and watch that one.
Yeah, just double check.
I want to check to see what the line is. Hold on. So, what are your thoughts on that game?
Minnesota going to win.
Ooh, Bowtie Bill. I probably might bet you straight up on that.
I don't mind.
We do a 50 spot on that.
Okay.
I got the Rams.
Okay.
50 spot?
Bet that. Yeah, 50.
Yeah, straight up. Okay, cool. I got the 50. Rams. Now, the game is in L.A.
It's in L.A.
Okay, I just want to make sure you knew that.
It's in L.A.
Yeah, I got some stuff for you. I'm trying to I'm trying to do this. Oh, okay, there we go.
So
Hopefully.
yeah,
Get the lines going. Okay, so here we go.
I think we discussed it in one of the earlier podcasts that there was an
Minnesota
anomaly.
State by 1. So it worked out perfect. We're doing straight up, so there it is.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
And what time is the game?
7 o'clock. Told you. It's a Monday night. You know they do 2 on Saturdays now. They don't do 3 on Saturdays.
They're doing 2 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday,
And 1 on Monday night.
and 1 on Monday
Yeah,
night.
That's the
And
Monday night game.
And
7
that Monday
o'clock.
night game is at 7 o'clock our time.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so I was looking at when I said 5 o'clock.
No problem. No
It
problem.
was 7 o'clock our time.
So I got Minnesota. I got the Rams. You got Minnesota.
I have
so
Minnesota
why
straight
you
up.
like Minnesota?
I like Minnesota because the quarterback and the wide receivers, the running game, and the defense with the defense coordinator Brian whatever his last-
Flores.
Brian Flores. Yes.
Yeah, Flores.
Yeah, I just like the team. That is why. Because he's gonna bring the heat to Matthew Stafford, right? And I just think they're gonna win, bro.
I think the NFC playoffs is about to be buck wild entertaining. I cannot wait.
More so than the AFC.
Yes, the NFC playoff is about to go.
I
Down.
know you're an NFC guy,
No,
right?
I'm not
I
buying.
understand that you're an NFC guy.
No.
I do.
I'm about to
Because
tell you
your
why.
Bears-
I know. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm about to back it up.
Okay.
Because I can see why you
I'm
question me
listening.
because I am an NFC guy.
I'm listening.
I think it's about to be off the chain. Wow. All right. So for out the bet, tell you why I think Minnesota is gonna take it up the ass. Excuse my language. I don't. I just cannot bet. And you know how I feel about Stafford. I told you this year I think he's the best quarterback in the NFC. I have now put Stafford in the category of a Joe Burrows. I just can't bet against him. I just can't bet against him. Now the only other person you already know, badass yellow man. We will never bet against him.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, we leave him alone. Let's leave him. We're gonna never bet against him.
Right.
All right, badass yellow boy. You know, just because y'all don't know if you've not been watching the show, that's Mahone. We call him badass yellow boy.
Yeah,
so
he badass
we don't bet
yellow
against
boy.
him. Okay.
Yeah.
But also
In the playoffs.
In the playoffs, yeah. Now that's just certain quarterbacks that I don't like betting against the playoffs. And besides badass yellow boy, Joe Burrow.
You've been consistent.
Yeah.
You've been consistent.
I don't
Joe
like,
Burrow
and now I'm adding Stafford.
and now Matt Stafford. Okay.
Now I kind of started. You should have saw this coming because I said 6 weeks ago that Stafford was the best quarterback in the NFC. You had to think about it. And you was like, okay, I guess I have to give it to him. I said, yeah, he's the best quarterback in the NFC.
Right.
He's that dude you don't want to play against. You know, so I got because I think Stafford. And if you look at that last game, Bowtie Bill, before we go to our next game, them lights look real bright on Sam Darnold in that Detroit game. He looked horrible.
Agreed.
Looked horrible.
Agreed.
And that's why- and that really-
there are levels to this.
It's levels to this
There are
shit. I know
levels
you
to
don't
this,
cut. I
but
cut for
agreed.
it. It's levels to
Agreed.
this shit, man.
Agreed.
It's levels to this shit.
Agreed.
And that game, that Detroit Minnesota game, prime time Sunday night, number 1 seed, you get the bye or you fall to the 5th seed and got to go to LA. That really was a playoff game without the season
That was
being
a
over.
playoff
That was a
game,
playoff
bro.
game.
That was a playoff
And
game.
guess what? And the famous word of Bowtie Bill, how you like to say, them lights look real bright on him. That motherfucker like he was
right,
out there
bro.
seeing ghosts. So once I saw that, all right, he want me to get none of my money to you. So
He was seeing ghosts, bro. He was seeing ghosts. That's what I normally say.
who that said me, said me, said me, said we, said me, said who said me?
He was,
We showing our age. We showing that's an old scary movie. Who that just said me, said me, said who said me, said who said me? Shit, that mother out there saying ghosts. That
he was seeing ghosts, yeah, he had the shimmies.
What?
He had the shimmies.
Big time shimmies. I can't, man.
Yeah.
You can have them. $50. I got my
What was
bet.
that?
You want to do 25? You want to do about 50?
50. Okay,
Yeah,
50.
that way if I lose, I'd rather give it to you to my bookie.
Already.
Because it's saving on the juice. Yeah, 'cause I'm saving on the juice. I'm saving on the 10% juice. So cool, we locked in. All right, we good to go. Cool. I cash out you that night. Cool.
You
Anyway,
know what it is.
we're going to translate on over to the second, I think, scariest guy you don't want to play against in the NFC.
NFC. Okay, go ahead.
And that's that damn Baker Mayfield. I mean, you got to a real big early this year, but you finally came around on Baker Mayfield. They're planning to watch the Commanders.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you this, man.
Game in Tampa.
Baker Mayfield has surprised me.
Saturday night, line is 3. Go ahead.
Right. Even when they had the wide receivers out, including Mike Evans and the other wide receiver. What's his name?
Godwin.
Godwin. Right.
Baker
Even when they
still-
had Godwin and he was still balling.
Baker was still balling.
He was still balling.
I done made him believe out of your ass about Baker. I keep telling your ass. Better stop doubting that dude.
He surprised me.
He ain't surprised me shit. I told you that boy has been that since he went to once he got cut by the Carolina. No, Cleveland first. You're right. Then he went to Carolina. People forget.
And then he went
He
to
got
the
cut in the middle of the
Rams.
season. Carolina Rams picked him up. That's the year they had all them injuries.
And he balled out against when he was with the Rams.
He fucked up the Raiders season. 'Cause that's the year the Raiders was trying to make it to
Right.
and the Raiders like 7-7. And then he messed up somebody else's season late in that year. I think it was like Denver. He messed up somebody. The next year he went to Tampa after Tom Brady retired. Baker been balling the last 2 years. And if people don't remember,
He
last
got a
year
contract.
Baker been to Detroit earlier this year and beat Detroit in Detroit.
They are scary. They are scary.
And Baker barely lost last year in the playoffs to Detroit in Detroit. So if Detroit got to play the Rams or Tampa, I'm just saying, it ain't going to be no cakewalk. Now, what do you think? The line is 3. Who you think going to win that game between Tampa and Washington?
It's a home game.
They did play
I
earlier
got
this
Tampa,
season.
Man, I got Tampa, bro.
I got Tampa too.
Only because of the experience and you have the maturity of the wide receiver, the coaches. They've been there. They've been to the Super Bowl. That's the only reason why. And everybody at Washington, the Commanders are brand new. That's the only reason why. Washington Commanders are talented. Right? Next year, it'll be a different story. This year, I have Tampa Bay.
All right. So, Donnie, there's one thing I do want everybody to know. Tampa Bay's secondary is not that good. They've not been
No,
playing
they're
good
not.
this year. They're not that good. But
Their front seven is.
the one thing that scares me about that game is that Washington played Tampa, I want to say the first game of the season or the second game of the season. I think it's the first game of the season. So they've been there in Tampa. They played them before, so they might not be as like intimidated because they've been in that environment. They've been to the stadium. But I will say this. I don't like betting on rookie quarterbacks in playoff
Playoffs.
games. It's a different animal, man. It's
Agreed.
a different animal.
Facts.
I just can't
Facts.
do it. I'm going to go ahead and say I got Tampa Bay. The line is 3. I'm going to move it down to 2.5. That way the field goal will be mine. So the first game, I'm going Rams. He's going Minnesota.
I'm going Minnesota.
And we're both going Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay,
All right,
yes.
so we're going to go from one rookie on to the next rookie. How about Bo Nix, baby? Bo Nix.
They're gonna have their trash bags on. They're gonna have their trash bags Sunday night after the game.
All right, man. Chill out now.
Yeah.
Now, believe it or not.
You asked me, Doc. I'm just being honest.
All right, let me say this.
I'm just being honest.
I actually know a lot of Denver Bronco fans.
Okay.
And I actually talked to a friend on the way up here. You know, shouts out to Rosa. I got other friends that's Denver fans. Hell, Zoe's mom is she's a Bronco fan.
Is she?
Yeah, she's from Denver.
Okay.
Dude, I know a lot of Denver fans, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. My homegirl Bonnie McKinney. I know a lot of. My homeboy. I know a lot of Denver fans, and believe it or
Right.
not, they've been on my ass about the podcast. Like, why y'all don't talk about the Broncos? Yeah, I mean,
Okay, let's
seriously,
talk about it.
I was like, well, no disrespect.
One and
A lot
done.
of people stop. A lot of other people not gonna watch the show. We talk about the Broncos. They don't really move the needle like that. But we're gonna talk about the Broncos right here. The line. They're playing the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo.
Right in Buffalo in snow.
Now that doesn't matter because Denver is a cold weather city too. Stop
Agreed.
that. Stop that.
They're a
You know,
cold
you
weather
know,
team.
I got
They
y'all.
are a
Denver.
cold
I got
weather
y'all
team.
Bronco fans. The line is 9.5 bow tie bill.
Oh, Denver cover that.
I think they can cover that too.
Yeah, because Denver has a defense. Buffalo does not have a defense. But nobody can stop Josh Allen. He's a one-man band.
Here's what I'm gonna ask you. Do you think Denver can score 20 points?
Neil, that's a phenomenal question. Yes.
All right, because I do think, no matter how good the Broncos' defense is, I think your boy gonna drop at least 27. First game, at home, playoff.
Agreed.
I think he dropping 27 points.
And your boy being Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to bash on Josh Allen, and I was always right. Every game I picked Josh Allen to lose, he lost. He put a lot of money in my pocket. I mean, he put a lot of money. Man, he helped me take care of my kids. He did a lot for my family, man. He did a lot for my family. But this is the year I had to stop betting against Josh Allen.
He's amazing.
Since they got rid of the old offensive coordinator and brought Brady in the last 5 weeks of last year, he carried over. And then he got Diggs out of there. It just seemed like Diggs is not in his ear. He got a bunch of wide receivers, so he's truly the alpha male in the locker room.
And Cooper's up there.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming up to him. Give me the damn ball, give me the ball. Cooper, what's his name? The wide receiver. Amari Cooper. He's not like that, man. He give him the ball. I said on the previous podcast, all Amari Cooper care about is somebody gonna play some chess with him in the locker room, man. He's just real chill. He's easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah, he's easy.
If you don't play chess with him, not checkers. You don't play chess with Amari Cooper, you might have some problems in the locker room. He just needs somebody to play some chess with him. Trust me, and it sounds funny what I'm saying. I'm joking, but it's actually the truth.
Yes, it is.
He loves to play chess.
Yes.
So. Yeah, he got somebody playing some chess. He like, man, if you throw me 2 passes or 5 passes or whatever, as long as we win, bro. So he don't have the prima donna.
We good.
He don't got that all in his ear. 9.5 is hard, but last year they was favored by I think like 10 or 11 against y'all, and they actually covered against y'all. I remember that game. Remember they moved that game because of so much snow. So I do think Denver's secondary is better than Pittsburgh. I'm just going off last year's playoff game. But I'm just really nervous about Bo Nix playing in a road game.
Rookie.
But I will say this. Jaden Daniels has had the better season.
Yes.
But if you really watch them Denver games, that damn Bo Nix got a lot of moxie. That motherfucker got a little bit of that, fuck you. Yeah, and I kind of like him. You know me. I like just a fuck you type of guy. You know, that's how I am about life. Fuck you if you don't like me. So, and now people might say, what the hell that's got to do with the football field? He might not let the pressure get to him as bad as Jaden Daniels. And I'm not saying either one of them is some punks. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just going about overall rookie quarterbacks do not do good in playoff games. Playoff games, especially on the road. Mm-hmm. So you go look it up. I think rookie quarterbacks. I think they're like one in like damn near 20. It's something bad. It's real bad. Especially if you're first. Now here's the other step. If it's your first time playing in the playoffs, you usually do not win that game either as a quarterback. So you got a double whammy with the Bo Nix Daniels, but the 9.5, like Bowtie Bills say. Right now, I'm going to say I'll take the 9.5. If I can see any game getting ugly this week, it could be this one. Because I just don't know what I'm going to get from Bo Nix. What I do know is this. I'm going to get a hell of a coaching job. Sean Payton's going to coach him up.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to coach him up.
Agreed.
He's going to coach him up.
Agreed.
Yeah, he's going to definitely coach him up. So I will say that. But I'm going to go with the covering the 9.5. So far we agree on 2 out of 3. So then we're going to go to the first game of the playoffs. We got the Chargers versus Houston. Game is in Houston.
I got the Chargers.
Chargers favored by 3.
I got the Chargers.
The Chargers favored by 3.
Coaching, quarterback, experience.
Who experience?
Harbaugh.
Facts.
And a good quarterback.
Facts.
That's all I need.
Man, we can't get into no debate on this show. We're agreeing on a lot of shit this show, man.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, right?
You gonna cover the 3?
Yes.
Man, we can't get no argument going on. You're not like a good argument.
Let's go to the next one.
How you know, man? I didn't get a chance to talk about that game.
Bro, I mean,
how you know what I'm gonna say? You can't just be putting words in my mouth.
You have Nico Collins. Stephon Diggs is out.
You don't know me.
Tank
you don't know me.
Dell is out. You got Mixon, who's running the ball good, but
you're not gonna
that defense.
You're not gonna give me. You're not just gonna skip me and not give me a chance to break down the game. You know what? Bears go to the Super Bowl. Bears Super Bowl. Woo! Bears Super Bowl. Woo! Bear down. Yeah, I got the Chargers, man. I just don't like what I'm seeing for Houston. I think they're gonna be one and done.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people need to also don't know Harbaugh is really a hell of a coach. I'm worried about that line moving. I might lock in, get my bet in on that right now. Get the 3.5 because I'm scared that line I'm scared that line might move up, bro.
That makes sense.
We don't got to worry about weather. I'm pretty sure in Houston they're gonna have the dome going.
Dome, right?
Yeah. So even though it's gonna be cold this weekend down
I don't
in
know
Texas,
I don't know if it's gonna get that far south, but even if it did, they're gonna have it closed anyway. So yeah.
So just in case you guys wondering, this week after the next couple of 3 days, supposed to get under like 20.
Within the next 48 hours.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 30, 20 degrees weather. So it might be cold in the
Snowing.
game Saturday, but it's inside the dome. And if I was Houston, I don't know, I might crack the dome on them so the Chargers can feel that weather. But the problem is that Houston's a warm weather team too. So
Right.
I'm pretty sure they're going to have the dome closed. Bowtie Bill, I'm rocking with you on that one, man. It ain't really too much to break down. I don't like how Houston is playing. So we're moving on to the next one, man. Green Bay. Oh, we're saving that one for last.
Okay.
You're saving your team for last.
Okay.
Yeah. Green Bay.
Man, I got the Eagles, man. It's a home game. This is the same game that was played in Brazil.
Yep. Line 4.5. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got the Eagles, man, because I believe that Saquon Barkley's gonna come out with a vengeance because he didn't break that record in the regular season. That he's gonna come out with a vengeance and he's gonna be balling out.
Now,
He's looking to get 150 yards.
Now, out of all the games, this is the one that's most difficult for me to break down. I'm gonna tell you why.
Christian Watson is out, but go ahead.
Go ahead, my fault. I'm gonna let you finish getting your breakdown.
Okay, Christian Watson is out, and your boy Jordan Love has a little bit of an injury
Courtesy of the Chicago Bears.
of his thumb and thumb and arm. So, and Christian Watson is out. Jaden Reed has not been playing great.
Take
And
your time.
the Eagles,
Take your time.
man, I got the Eagles, man, to cover.
Take your time.
I got the Eagles to cover.
All right. 4.5.
I got the Eagles to cover at home.
I got you. All right. So out of all the games, this is the most difficult one out of all of them for me to break down.
Okay.
What time is that game? Well, it don't really matter if it's cold because Green Bay is a cold weather city. Kind of weird how it's falling this week. It's like no one's really going to have any type of cold weather advantage because they're playing teams from other cold weathers.
Right.
It's kind of
Agreed.
cool how that worked out right there. But that game, let me see. It doesn't really matter. I just want to be nosy now. That game is a 3:30 game, Sunday. All right, this is what I think. I agree with everything you just said. But there's one thing that scares me about Philly. And the reason why I'm thinking about taking the 4.5. I think Philly's going to win, but I'm thinking about taking the 4.5 points.
With Green Bay.
With Green Bay. I think about taking the points. I'm going to tell you why. That is a game I got to wait till the day of. I got to see if Jordan Love hand is healthy. If Jordan Love hand is healthy, I'm
90 minutes.
I'm taking the 4.5. Not 4. 4. 4.5.
4.5.
4.5.
4.
But the reason why I said it is because I believe they can pass and keep the game close.
Good point.
And if it gets into a shootout, I like Green Bay's passing game better than Philly because Hurts and them
Different
passing
point.
game has not been all that good this year. I mean,
Different
the man
point.
is barely cracked. If you go on Prize Pick, because lately I've been dabbling with the Prize Pick, and I've been
Understood.
hitting it, man.
All
You
right.
go on Prize Pick, yeah, they finally talked me into it. I was very surprised. I did it one time, and I got suckered, and now I do the opposite. You go on Prize Pick, you'll see that Jalen Hurts over-under is usually right at only like 201 every game. I was like, first time I was like, that's easy money. And I got all three of them right. And the fourth one I got wrong with Jalen Hurts, son of a gun, passed about 187, wasn't it? So I started paying more close attention. So my point for telling y'all this story, Prize Pick is the reason why I started paying close attention to Philly's passing game. I was looking at the team in general. I was like, man, they passing game. And then, of course, Brown and him got into it again. So my point is, what I'm trying to say is that we all know Barkley the man. Bad boy. I do believe Philly's going to win. But if they fall behind like by 10 for some crazy reason, or they get into a shootout, I think that favors Green Bay to cover the 4.5 because I just think Green Bay has the better passing attack.
Now, if they get into a shootout, I agree with you 110%, 101%. Why? Because Green Bay has that caliber to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles do not.
The Eagles are not. Eagles are not. So I mean, by
They have good wide receivers, a good quarterback, a good line, but it's the play calling and how the head coach scheme the wide receivers open.
Yeah.
Their play calling is better than Kellen Moore.
right. So my thing is that if it turned out to be like that game in Brazil, and I know Philadelphia won that first one, if it turns out to be like that,
At the
I think
last
it favors
minute,
Green
but
Bay. And it's kind of ironic because Green Bay, Philly played first game of the season, and then you had Washington play Tampa Bay first game of the season. So they actually all play each other again. But I think if I had to right now pick, I would pick Green Bay to cover the 4.5. I would pick Bears fan picking Green Bay to cover the 4.5. That's what I actually would do. Hey, I've actually won some money on Green Bay. Against Green Bay Minnesota game, they won me some money. They covered. I got 2.5. The line was 3, and Green Bay lost by 2. So I actually won some money on Green Bay. Now, last but least, bow tie Bills team. Come on, you was all excited. Here we go. Still, come on. Where's all that energy? Cause y'all limping into the playoffs.
Thank you, fam. Continue hitting the subscribe button, the one, the like button, as well as hit the comment section and tell us, what you think about what we're doing. We appreciate everything. Drop something in the dime, and tell a family member or friend the ones you like as well as the ones you don't like. We appreciate everything that you're doing. Continue following us so we get in that algorithm. Hit the subscribe button once again. I got Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go, man.
Boy, you ain't nothing but in the fan mode. You in still before you get up out of here, he's gonna push the mic away like you just done with the. He didn't push the whole mic away.
Hey, I said Steelers. Here we go. Let's go.
Wait a minute, y'all now.
I'm done.
Y'all 9-point underdogs, man. Tell the people. Premium pumps, get them premium pumps saying. Tell the people why y'all gonna be Baltimore, man. I mean, how y'all gonna be Baltimore, man? You said y'all gonna win. Y'all got it guaranteed going down. Y'all gonna win. Please break it down before we get out of here. Break down why you think y'all gonna win, man.
Mike 1-2. Mike 1-2.
Yeah, good. You can't even say it with straight face. You know y'all ain't winning that game. Go ahead.
Man, why you ask me that question, man?
No, I'm great.
Honestly.
It is a rivalry game, and y'all usually play tight games.
Honestly. I'm in fan mode.
I thank you. Hey, okay, I'm being quiet then. As long as you do admit you're in fan mode. Okay, go ahead.
I'm in fan mode. I'm looking for us to win. The black and gold, let's go.
Okay,
That's
I can
it.
respect that, man. I can respect that. I'll make this quick. We're going to get on out of here. I don't like the way Pittsburgh has went into the playoffs.
Come on, man. Are you serious? You going all the way down that road, bro?
Y'all haven't played good, man. I've been serious, man.
You going all the way down that road?
We got to get
Okay. Don't say nothing, Neil, please, if you don't mind, sir.
Go ahead.
Man, we done lost 4 games in a row. Our offense sucks. We can't even score touchdowns. We can't even catch balls.
I wasn't going to say y'all suck, but go ahead.
No, we suck.
Your offense do, not your team.
I would say offense sucks.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
We dropping balls, all of that. We spend money watching the Steelers. Man, do you know how embarrassing that is?
You went out of town to see him, didn't you?
Yes.
Took a nice fresh out of there.
We left with 6 minutes left in the game.
Wait a minute. You went to the Kansas City-Pittsburgh game, right?
Kansas City-Pittsburgh game.
Damn.
Got up and walked out with 6 minutes left, bro.
Yeah, that's not good.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I was.
I'm not even gonna get, man. I'm not gonna get on my.
Okay, I'm not going. He got so hot about it. I get him off camera. He can say, "Not the thing." He got so hot.
I'm not gonna get on Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say this: like both that Bill cleans up his water.
Man, please.
I would say that
it was coffee. It was coffee.
It's coffee. Yeah, it's coffee. I would say this, man. I do think that the one thing saving you guys in that game Yeah, I got you off campus because you need to wipe that something.
Yeah, I need. Yeah, when we finish, I'm cleaning all this up.
I got you. So I would say this that the one thing is that the one thing y'all got going for you there is a division game. So you never know what happened in a division game. I'll give you that. But I do believe that the way Baltimore is playing, I do think they can win. But I will say this. The line is 9.5. I don't know about that 9.5.
No.
I don't know about that 9.5.
Now, I'll take that 9.5.
And the reason why is that come back to me game day again. I know some people be like, man, well, you guys don't do a show on the day of the game. All right, here's the catch. If Flowers is playing, they might cover the 9. If Flowers is actually injured too right now.
Yes, he is.
Know that. He's injured. Yeah, his knee. He's injured right now. Okay. Also, Baltimore has known for not running the ball for some reason in playoff games. I don't know what that's all about. Now maybe this year they will do it. They got Derrick Henry. So I got you guys winning. If Flowers plays, they'll cover the 9. I think they'll be able to put up 20-something points. And I don't know if you guys could put up those type of points. Cause I don't like the way your receivers looking and Pickens and the rest of the offense.
In the last 9 games, for facts, the games have never been more than 4 points, except the last game when it was 34-17. Outside, that was an outlier. So in 10 games,
y'all just played that game. How long ago?
It was 4 weeks ago.
Right, and they won by 17.
But they won by 17. Outside of that game, the previous 9 games, there has been no more disparity than 7 points.
Yeah, but they just beat y'all by 17, and I think y'all have gotten even worse since the last 4 weeks. So it could get nasty. That's why I said Flowers has got to play. I got them winning. I think they'll cover if Flowers plays. If Flowers does not play, gives y'all a chance to cover, and y'all got a chance to win if for some stupid-ass crazy reason, which Buffalo do this a lot in the playoff, don't, like last year I think it was Gus, I forgot the other running back. If they give Henry that ball only 12 or 13 times, they're playing with fire. Henry has to have the ball a minimum 18 times. 18 times. But we've seen Baltimore for some reason go into the playoff and just say, we're not running the ball today, we're going to throw the shit all over the field. If they do that with no Flowers, I think that kind of plays into Pittsburgh's hands, man.
Right.
So, you got anything else you want to say, Bowtie Bill, before we get out of here?
No, man, we good, bro.
You got them hot about the Steelers, man.
Yeah, man. But hey, but Cass, family members and friends, continue to listen to us and continue to hit the subscribe button. Tell your family members and friends the ones you like as well as the ones you don't like. You know, also drop something in the comment section and hit the subscribe button so we can get into the algorithm. And we just appreciate everything that you're doing. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you, chat.
Man, appreciate that, Bowtie Bill. We on the camera right now. I got it on social media recording this too. So go all the Instagram people. We live in studio. We live taping right now.
Absolutely.
Tell everybody thanks for watching the Tell the Truth podcast 23. All right. Thanks for your support. Peace out.
Thank you.